My dick when smell My dick when I'm sweaty smells like vinegar chips. That's fucking nasty. That's fucking disgusting. Alright guys, I'm 500 miles from home. I haven't slept in 40 hours. But we're gonna read some Reddit confessions. I got some pulled up here on my phone. More of the weird ones, not the honest, sad ones that you usually I've seen too much porn. Way too much. It does absolutely nothing for me anymore. I still look, but I think it's out of habit. I'm no longer turned on. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I look at some of these subs and I'm more interested in knowing why these young females post nude pictures of themselves. I look at these up close and personal shots and feel bad for them and turn my head. It's almost as bad as the death and gore subs. That's an exaggeration. I hope this is just a phase because at one point I really did enjoy porn. I always used to ask my friends, do you think that camera guys and porn directors get tired of it? Do you think they actually become incapable of getting turned on by sexual intercourse of any kind? And at the same time, I always used to wonder if people that just sit there and jack off all day and watch porn all day become immune to porn and women. I honestly think that these kind of people do need to practice No Nut November or just need to practice celibacy for a couple years. If you've actually jacked off to so much porn that you actually can't get turned on by not just the porn, because it sounds like from here that nude pictures, so basically just looking at naked women doesn't turn them on anymore. I think it's time for a break. Give your wrist a break, give your hand a break. You probably got carpal tunnel. You probably got some kind of dick syndrome where you can't get hard anymore. You just can't find it appealing. I once took a poop on top of a public elementary school. 2 summers ago, me and my friends smoked a bit of weed and thought it'd be funny idea to climb on top of the school and poop on it. So we bought toilet paper and I went up and took a massive shit for everyone to see right on top. It was a week before school started and I can't lie, it was pretty funny because you could see it sitting perfectly on the slanted roof from the ground. Okay, first of all, I like how he uses poop twice but then follows it up with took a massive shit on top of the school. I don't think him and his friends smoked a bit of weed. They smoked like a couple bowls actually. Who the hell climbs all the way to a school and takes a shit on top of it? That's not a last second impulse. That took planning. You had to make sure there was nobody there. You had to angle your asshole so they would actually make the shit land perfectly on the rooftop and not just roll off. A little bit of physics in there. This was a planned operation, man. It was either you were really high or you're really into shitting on things. Speaking of which, I actually know someone that did something like this. This lady stole my brother's cat and he, being a really tall dude, he just kind of leaned over her car and shit on the hood, but that's a story for another. I enjoy browsing r/trans, even though I'm not trans. I just think the sub is very wholesome and positive and fills me with unbridled joy. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what, I've never been to that subreddit, so I don't know what the unbridled joy is, but I'm sure that there is some wholesome content on there. It's a group of people sticking together after all. That's all I can say about that. I get an erection when my posts do well on social media. Same. And pretty much everybody on Instagram too. I eat my own poo. I have no idea what, but when I was little, I loved the smell of my own shit. And when I was 9 or 10, I ate it for the first time, and ever since then I was hooked. That's fucking, dude, this has to be fake, by the way. I know it's on Confessions, but there's no way this is real. You would get some kind of stomach virus or salmonella. You would die. You can't just eat your own shit. This is something you'd see on My Strange Addiction. If you are actually eating your own shit, get help. If somebody in the comments knows why people would eat their own shit, if it's a psychological thing or it's a body thing like lack of vitamins, enlighten me. But the way I see it is, if you're a grown-ass man, there's something wrong with you eating your own shit. I look down on my dogs for eating their own shit. My dick, when I'm sweaty, smells like vinegar chips. I don't know if this is a proper confession or not, but when I'm really sweaty, the underside of my dick smells like vinegar chips. And not just vinegar chips. Ugh, that's fucking nasty. Look, I've worked with some nasty, stinky motherfuckers in different construction jobs. People that just eat grease and garbage and sugar all day, and their armpits smell like burning rubber bands. So I'm guessing this has more to do with your diet, my dude, but if your balls and your dick smell like salt and vinegar chips, stay the fuck away from me. I love salt and vinegar chips. I accidentally fingered my asshole. You know after you shit but don't wipe and then it starts itching really bad? Well, one time it was itching extra bad, so I was digging deep, if you know what I mean. And then whoop, my finger was in. It felt rather comforting, but I pulled it out quickly. Alright, hold, let's back up for a second. You know after you shit but don't wipe and it starts itching real bad? Who the fuck doesn't wipe their ass? Who takes a shit and then just walks out and then realizes they got like mud butt, like just a big pile of shit caked in their asshole, and decides that it's time to dig it in deeper and ends up... Okay, wait, hold on. Was he bare hand in his ass itching it, or was he itching through his pants? Does he mean that he itched through his underwear so hard that his finger wore his underwear like a glove and went up his ass? Or does he mean that his whole actual finger was in his ass? Either way, that's fucking disgusting. All right, wipe your ass. Alright guys, I've had enough internet today. This is really disgusting. I'm sorry you had to see it. Now I do want to throw this out there. Reddit confessions is usually very sad and dark things. You see sides of humanity you wish you had never seen. And that's applicable to the nasty shit we just looked at, but really you don't usually find this stuff on here. I just wanted to pull out the ones that were particularly really off-putting and kind of expose them to you guys watching them. Sorry you had to watch it guys, but if you are into nasty shit like that and you want to see more of it, make sure you go ahead and like the video if you like the direction I'm going in, and you subscribe. Leave a comment about what I should talk about next guys. Until next time, bye.